Hello everybody and welcome back. Today we have... Oh, isn't that weird? Neck breaking. Yeah, today, not much of a plan, which is pretty much the same as usual. We're going to do a little bit of work on the maze. Probably going to hop over to the creative world and do a little bit more work on the sort of factory side of the big interchange. So let's press some buttons, if I can remember which ones I want to press. This one here. Oh, you see, this redstone torch here, this was the culprit as to why last week we couldn't figure out what was going on with the minecarts. Actually put those there. And what tickets have I got? I've got those tickets. Yeah, that was what was causing all this issue. There was a... Actually, are we actually in the right place? Yes, I actually did log off in the right place. Hang on. My keyboard gone weird. I just got... Is sprint normally on control? I thought that was crouch. There's crouch on there. Where is crouch on there? That doesn't seem right. I remember what the default keybinds are for Minecraft. I think something's gone weird. Anyway, just as we're going along here, in front of one of these, so when I was building the the extension for getting the extra stations in. I've had a whole load of these in my hand, and you know, like sometimes when you click here, it's already got a box, but it doesn't actually place it here. It places it opposite, and that's what happened. So it was actually locking this hopper, which is why there's a whole stack of those in there. What's that? It's called sneak on. Shift is a normal key, isn't it? For crouch, is it? I've completely forgotten how to play the game in a week. Right, is that out here? So, actually, yeah, so this one ring it's got. Grizzly heads. Who on earth has saddles anymore? Yeah, I'm going south, right direction there. I think that was right either. Because I've played too many other games this week and completely forgotten how to play Minecraft. Oh, what sort of trouble have you been up to today then? Where am I heading? I want to head to spawn, don't I? Yeah, exactly. We got so many saddles. It's about the only thing we did get, because certainly didn't get any mending books. Well, T swiped all of them. Mouse control is sprint. It just kind of feel natural. If I really hold shift to stop myself falling off here. I don't know what's going on. It's all gone screwy. I've been thinking it's Wednesday all day. Oh, no, Wednesday tomorrow. And speaking of Wednesday, we have to make a decision. Did we just get... Oh, look at that. He took another chunk out there. I haven't got any glass handy. Oh, hang on. Oh, we're just too late. If we could just get through the gate in time. Okay, we'll give that a few minutes, or a few brief moments for the hoppers to refill. What's that? Watching English v the fishy cold place. Ah, you're not watching football, are you? Nobody likes football. Down we go. Here we are. I think I should put a few extra torches down just in case. You're going to a final? That's not how it works usually for the British one, isn't it? Right, let's quickly go and jump into the house and into a bed. Beating 4-0. defying the the Turnip King. Okay, down we go. Into the pit. Actually, no, we need to go down to the basement. Because I don't think I brought any snacks with me. I'll just pop all these excess materials. Take a stack of that. I bet I don't have any food. Oh, I do have some food. There we go, sorted. But I'll try and use the chicken first. Yeah, that's what I was about to say before. Up to you guys, because Roti gave us a shout this morning. I think it was this morning. I didn't see it till this afternoon because I wasn't feeling very well, so I didn't actually. I wound up staying in bed until this afternoon. So when I got the message, which is why, 2 seconds, and oh, here comes the Turnip King. 17 months of madness. Thank you so much, JD, for the resub. You're absolutely awesome, JD. But you could call the Squeaky Bottle King's name 3 times and he shall appear. But thank you so much there, JD. And you're just in time because I'm just about to launch. No, that's not the right menu. This is the right menu. What would you guys be up for tomorrow night? I'll leave it up to you guys to vote. I'm not sure thinking about that. I'm just going to... Oh yeah, we consistently completed that layer, which is good. What have you got? So we have Chrissy for 4 guys. You can vote to a maximum of 8 times. Because...
8.
Right, if those are empty... Are these empty? Right, put these ones over here and that can like deal with the excess materials. Although this one has the water and the lava in it, so we would technically need it. Let's take out everything that we know to be not part of the process. I don't know if they're part of the process. I can't remember. It was just like a sort button. It just like sort everything into like alphabetical order or something. Get some extra torches. I'll not bother with buckets until we really need it. Are we definitely certain that control is sprint? Have I got maybe my hand is in the wrong position or something? Right, I'm going to leave those snacks there for the minute. We have 2 for 4 guys. Just seeing in there. I changed my sprint button to Q long ago. What do I have as Q? Apparently I throw things with Q. I thought G was to throw things. What does G do then? I don't know. It's all weird. Pop that there. We're probably going to need those. I don't know if I've got any of those coming up. Just pop that there as well. Okay, I suppose we'll go to the back. And Z is your... oh, bugger. Is your throw items. For me, Z is... you know, the like the cinematic-y thing here. Can you double tap W? Ooh. So you can. Jump is definitely space. Something's gone drastically wrong, JD. I've completely forgotten in the week what all the buttons are for Minecraft, a game that I don't know how many years I've been playing. It just doesn't feel. My hands must be in the. Maybe it's like where when I've rejiggled my desk, maybe the keyboard maybe it's just not in the right position or something. I don't know what's going wrong. Oh, hear the chord of the squeaky bottle king. This is where things are going to get really weird. Blame Chris. Yeah, exactly. So what sort of trouble have you been up to today then? Oop. Anchored the schematic god. This is the one schematic where I can't risk doing that. Because every block has some kind of purpose in the grand scheme of this madness. Now we need to find some stairs so we can go. Oh, that's too deep. That's even deeper into the maze. How do we get out? Because we're at the point now where I don't know if I'm building a roof of another bit or if I'm building a path which connects to something else. Oh, it would, wouldn't it? It would fall down there. Flout it, bleed off the momentum. So tonight we'll do a little bit of this, and then once again we will jump over to the creative world and do a little bit more on the project that we were doing last week. Because ideally we were going to spend like nearly all of last week's stream doing that, but there was an error with the rail network that needed to be repaired, which I still didn't find out during on stream what was wrong with it until until much later. Well, couldn't have done that any worse, could we? Neptune decided to jump in the bath with me. He was swimming it, so had to make it a quick one. Poor baby. Those in there. Oh, just think, even once we get to that is the height of the primary top floor, and look, look how far we've still got to go. Whose idea was this project anyway? Was that still banishing the kittens downstairs during the night? Poor babies. currently sat on my lap. We'll need to go and feed them in a minute. Now, do they get ham treats like Mr. Socks, or is that a special treat reserved solely for Mr. Socks? Like how Casserole used to be the only one that would get the Wednesday and cranberry cheese. Oh, is that another one we need to? I need to add there, JD. I suppose there's one for everybody else. Pop that in there. Only a Mr. Socks treat, yeah. I was like with Casserole, she used to get so excited when she used to get a bit of the Wensleydale and cranberry cheese. She'd do a little happy dance. It was always fun as well. Before bed, she used to when we'd be sitting watching like a TV show or a film or something like that, and in the evening after I had my tea, Casserole wouldn't go into the coop with the others. She always used to come and watch into the living room and just sit and watch the telly with us. But she would like be on my shoulder or on my knee or something. She always knew at 8:30 she would climb down and go and over to the biscuit tin, because she knew at 8:30 she would get a nibble of a tiny piece of rich tea biscuit. Because there was one biscuit in there, and we'd break a tiny piece off, and then like each day would break off another piece and another piece. So it would basically her biscuit, and she would nibble through the whole thing in a week. she always knew when it was time. Same as Speckled. Speckled always knew what time it was as well. Pop that bit in there. Gone through a few stacks of this already. I was thinking once this is done, I'm going to add a little bit of extra complication into it for you. So for my original schematic, there's going to be some additional obstacles. It's a long stretch. I doubt that's all one long corridor, though. What's it say? Last time I had fish and chips, the kittens were in the box trying to get the fish. I had to save a big piece for Socks, though. Oh, he's a good little baby. Need more pictures. Get your phone out, Chrissy. Come get some pictures of the kittens so we can all see the babies. Has Mr. Socks gotten to the point where he'll sit with them now? Like we'll all sort of like sit together and either play or you know, like clean each other and what have you. Because I know that when we had the two cats that would, you know, they would sort of like curl up with each other at night, sort of thing, and what have you. And thinking of kittens as well. Pop that there. Should I continue? Yeah, I should continue this, but yeah. Keep them on their paws. They all love their cuddles. I was getting some lovely cuddles off my girls as well today. Little Chips, she seems to be getting more and more you know, like wanting her cuddles and what have you. Because when she's sitting on my knee, she doesn't just sit on my knee. She pushes into my chest. And she was on her side today, getting her cuddles. She was purring away, and she was on her side, like pushing basically with her legs to push herself even closer, to try and get closer and closer to me. You can't get any much closer. That there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just raise this one level, and just so I can get the door in. Pop that there. Now, which orientation do you have to do it for the doors again? There we go, that's it. Just for like, I can remember which side the doors go. Then if you look into the corner where you want the hinges to go. Just that cuteness overload. I'll need to make like an expansion set of cards to go with these. These are the Series 1 cards. We now need a Series 2 set. On a side note of cards, Kickstarter, there is a new Star Realms deck coming out. I can't remember what the variation is called. I do enjoy playing Star Realms. We were trying to do the campaign on stream, weren't we? Maybe we did the first time we played it on stream. We just did like random matches, and the second time we did it on stream, we tried doing the first campaign. We did it. It was a bit of a fanny, but maybe we'll do a little bit more of it at some point soon. Add it on the list. We need to get through The Witcher so we can play Red Dead as well. So we need everybody on Friday night sitting there with the wiki open to help guide me when I get stuck. At the minute with things like the potions and stuff, I'm really struggling to like understand what I'm supposed to do with them, because the crafting thing is not helpful. And we could really do with this swallow potion thing. Maybe we should have done it on easy mode instead of normal, because it said in the description you didn't have to worry about doing any potion stuff if you were playing on easy. It wasn't necessary. But where we left it a couple of weeks ago now, fine there. Where we left it a couple of weeks ago, we were in another one of JD's death loops. How far we're getting? Not as far as I would have liked. I keep getting up. Red Dead 2 is on sale. I really want to pick it up, but no time to play it. That's one thing. You remember back when I started streaming, Red Dead 2 was on Game Pass, and we missed out because it went off Game Pass. We really should have tackled it maybe then. Although probably it's better off that we've waited in one respect because I've got a better setup compared to what I had then. I've got a better capture card now, far better microphone than that battery operated one that I used to use. Those in there. I do the story mode for yeah. I've never actually played any sort of multiplayer of it. I didn't even bother with GTA's multiplayer. Oh no! Am I gonna get out of here? But yeah, on the 360, I sunk so much time into that. Oh no, we're now somewhere else. Did I hear someone mention death loops? Oh no, I'm going to get myself killed here. Oh, you play it back on the 360 as well. I remember I didn't get the game when it first came out, but it was something that I always wanted to play. And I'd gone to Granger Games, the one I was telling you about, that give Command and Conquer early. And on the shelf they had a copy of Red Dead, and it also came with the the zombie expansion thing, which I've still never played. Oh, there's no getting out of here, is there? Came with a copy of that, and it was only, I'm sure I only paid about 12-ish quid for it. How am I going to get out of here? Oh, hang on, there's some heroes on the ground. Oh. What a carry on. Yeah, I've played so much of that story in that. Oh, I never regenerated that, did I? That could be a bit of a problem. Might have to nip back shortly and go and regenerate that. But I think what I'll do is they did they've done a remaster of those kind of thing. That's for the Xbox One. So I don't know whether or not, because I've got the physical disc, whether or not it'll let me play that, or I have to buy it again. It must be the first one rather must be really cheap by now, even like the Xbox One enhanced whatever edition. So I'll probably just pick it up again if my disc one doesn't automatically give me access to it. In here. Which were the other games? Because when we talked about doing Red Dead just a couple of weeks ago, what were the other games that we were talking about? I think I wrote them down somewhere in a text file. I can't remember off the top of my head though which ones we had mentioned. Anything else inconsistent in this corner? Just this one here. Was there any games as well that you guys would like to see? I definitely want to give the one about the foxes that CGG showed us the other week. Definitely wouldn't mind giving that a go. I'd love to do Ori again. I haven't actually completed the second one, though. The Will of the Wisp or something, isn't that what it was called? I completed the first one a few times over. Last time I completed that, I was playing it with Barbecue, because she was sat on my knee whilst I played it. Was that Turnip Boy commits tax evasion? Is that where we is that one of those like simulator games? Is it where you go through the Swedish tax office? That should be a stair. Hashtag blame Chrissy. Starts running. Oh, right. Did you guys ever watch QI? There was a one a long time ago. I think it might have been when Stephen Fry was still the host. You Never Catch Me, Copper. It was one where Stephen Fry was the host. I think. Either that or it was one of Sally Toxley's early ones. It doesn't matter. Oh, this is what I was worried about. There was somebody. Yeah, somebody, whatever, sort of like, you know, oops. He thought it would be funny to write, like, I don't know if he was like it must have been somebody of like some importance or something like that, or whatever. But he wrote some letters, anonymously, just saying something along the lines of we've been found out, we have to run. He said like the whole lot of his friends just as a joke, and several of them disappeared. Like, you know, there's something along the lines of, you know, we found out what they found out what we did, just to see if anyone would sort of like take the bait, sort of thing. And some of the people that he wrote the letters to disappeared. They legged it. Oh, I wish I could remember the proper story to it. We'll have to have a rummage around the QI archives and see if we can figure out which one it was. Because I only remember, I just remember that little bit about it. It's a puzzle game where you don't pay taxes, but eventually you have to pay it back and battle things. I've not heard of that one before. Yeah, we'll have to see if we can find a clip of it somewhere, because that's something that's bound to be on the QI's YouTube. Or even possibly, although I doubt it, it might be on that TikTokery thing. A connecting bit. What's that? I've heard about the one where a friend messages the wife your husband knows. Just thought we'd find out with her. Didn't know it was about the party. She'd do a runner. So, have you guys seen the movie Passengers? It's one of my favourites. I think it was actually the last physical media DVD that I got, because I got it as a Christmas present, because it I got it digitally first, but the special edition I got for a Christmas a few years ago came with like books and pamphlets and all the behind the scenes sorts of bits. Oops. Oh, that's right. It's soil. But there was a bit in that where the robot bartender sort of misinterprets it, and then kind of lets it known that he tampered with her stasis pod to wake her up. Right, which way we're going this? Oh, it's night time, right? There's a bed over here. In fact, you know what? We're in the air. Let's just go and regenerate our wings, because you know it's going to be an issue soon. By the time we do that, it might be daytime. And down. Come on, one more at least. There we go. Oh, here they come. Down the hole. Evening tiramisu. And smack. There we go. Oh, still nighttime. Can we get there quickly enough? Possibly not. Oh, we made it. There should be a bed here. Okay, into the hole. I've fallen too far. Alright, let's crack on. In this never-ending construction, it feels like. So we'll do a little bit more on this. We'll see how we get on, and then we'll hop over and start on the another project. See how it goes. See how much of this we get done. We still have 55 minutes though left on the poll. So cast your vote. You can vote up to 8 times. I don't even have that installed. You never invited us back to play, so after like 4 months or something, I just uninstalled it, taking up like 80 gigabytes worth of bloody space. Went on a little bit of an uninstalling spree as well that day. I got rid of a whole load of games in my Steam library, which I just completed or don't really play. Can I get here? Barbie fashion show. Only if you're going to like continuously sing for the entire stream the Barbie girl song. Oh, I love Splitgate. You've got to get all these downloaded as well there, JD. Bit of Counter-Strike. I've got Counter-Strike on the schedule for the weekend. We could all have a bit of a laugh for a couple of hours. Hang on, it is this Saturday I've got Counter-Strike on the thing, isn't it? Or is it next Saturday? Only end up playing at 2 AM. I love firing it up just every now and again for a bit of a... It's so disappointing they took away my favourite mode, but we have found a mode which is similar with our new VIP. I still haven't extracted the sound to go with the command yet, though. I'll work on it. It is this Saturday, is it? New VIP. Oh, there we go. Which one's that one again? Fortnite. I keep on looking to see where's the line of text which tells me what game it is. It's a game I've never played. I should give it a bash just to say that I've tried it. I think it's all like full of tryhards and stuff now, isn't it? But it makes a change from the dungeon clip though, doesn't it? We'll see what Ada does because I'm working on her next generation of engine. not worth the 30 gigabytes. I don't think it is, to be honest. I mean, it looks, to me, it looks rubbish. But I was thinking, should I just give it a bash just to say I've given it a bash? It's like that. Well, like so that Apex there. We've streamed it a couple of times. I didn't enjoy it. Like I said, I only played it because if with you guys, I would never choose to play it. Like say, oh, I want to go play that kind of thing. For that kind of like multiplayer things as well. I mean, I quite enjoy me Counter Strikes and me Split Gates. Pop that there. Yeah, most likely, yeah. For a second, I thought we were going to fall. Where'd that come from? Oh, that's handy. You tell me it only destroyed one block. What's the blast resistance on there? Let's just make sure there's no damage. Hey, that's not bad. I think we got away with that there, you know? Let's turn this on. Yep, surprise creeper. Damaged our just freshly regenerated army. So I get one kill then die. I'm no good at Apex. I think I could be wrong. I think during all the times that I played it, I probably only got like 3 kills. And the length of time you wait in a bloody lobby as well. Lobby simulator. Like Mass Effect elevator simulator. You have 800 hours only recently got good at it. I kind of like me and the hunter. I did like hundreds of hours of not being particularly brilliant at it. Not getting like decent kills and all that kind of stuff. And then in the past like month, it's just the past 2 days I've been playing on it because I've been grinding for the to get a great one, which is going to take like at least 1,000 red deer need to fall before me. And I am one-shotting them and they're going straight down, left, right and centre. I've made hundreds of thousands of like pounds in the game to spend on equipment now, which I've been blowing it all on tents. I think when I left it this afternoon, I've only had about 600 quid or something left because I bought like another dozen tents to help me with the red deer grind. But my getting diamonds now out of it has rocketed up as well, from not having like any and just never getting any to the past couple of weeks. I think I've got about 3 in the past couple of weeks. Oh, almost fell down there. We can lure a charged creeper into the maze now. No. For the charged creepers, do we have to hit them with... They've got to get hit by the lightning, but is the lightning, does it have to come from... Can it come from the useless trident? This is like an awfully large empty space. Or maybe I just couldn't fit anything into this corner. Everything else is so like tight, and this one corner is quite open. What was that? Slightly better at Warzone. I don't think I've tried that one either. You know, I have to make a list. And I'll give all these different ones a bash at some point. I tried that. Was it War Thunder? To help thingamajig, Mystic, but I didn't really enjoy that one either, to be honest. It's kind of like the cheap version of better games. I kind of got bored with the Battleship one as well. It's too much of it. It's just pay to win. I don't like that, because they make it so grindy to get anything. But like, oh, if you just give us this money here, you could get some super magical XP points and be able to purchase your new the new boat that you want, or you can grind for inconsistent XP payouts. That's the thing, right? It says that you got it for like the research points that you need. Like you finish the level, and it says, "Oh look, you've got like like 1,000 of the research points." Then you go into your menu, say, "Well, how close am I now to unlocking the ship?" And then it says, "Oh, you've actually only unlocked 100." So, well, what the hell does that number even consist of? So don't install Warzone. Already know you won't like it. Plus, it's 450 gigabytes. Do you know what? There's a video game like developers thing as well. Apart from like, yes, they say like, oh, so higher resolution textures. Do you know that lots of these games are artificially bloated? If you strip the files apart, you'll find just null files that are just designed to take up space. It's all part of the keeping you locked to the game, because you're saying 150 gigabyte download. Guarantee you that game is probably no more than maybe 70 of that. The rest of it will just be bloatware to fill your hard drive so that you can't install any additional games. They do it all the time on the Xbox and PlayStation to keep you like tied into that game, because you think, oh, it's such a big game, I can't fit anything else on, so I'll just play what I've got. You know, it's too much hassle to delete it and then download it again. I forget what the actual word is for it off the top of my head, but that's one of the tactics they use to keep you. Oh, I just placed that in the wrong place, didn't I? I'll get rid of those bits there from the so as to not anger the schematic gods in a moment. Was that you've uninstalled it twice? It's like certain games I like that you once you download them, you'll never like uninstall them. Like Halo, like Master Chief Collection. I love playing Halo. It's so annoying that we can't finish it on stream. We've done so much over the course of so many streams, and then Halo 4. Because we've even done we've done like stuff ODST and all that as well. I love playing those games. I love the stories. I've read a chunk of the novels as well. I think there's a new TV show or something like that, which I have not seen yet either. It's on my to-do list. But it's so disappointing that there's no volume control for the music. Because that stream was destroyed the last time that we did it, when I had to like cancel it and change stuff at something else. And we could try, and it'll be a mess. I'll have to keep like cutting the audio out. Oh, we used up all those blocks. Right, let's go get some more. Which one did I put? So which one did I put the junk in? think we're quite on target here to finish this layer, don't you think? We'll do this layer, and then we will do some other missions. Thinking about other games as well, we have another game tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Thursday, another new game. Actually, I don't know how old it is, but we're going to be giving a bash at the game called Grime, which I have a good authority is CGD's favourite game of all time. So we'll give that a bash for like an hour and a half or something, hour and a half to 2 hours tomorrow, and see what we think. It'll probably just be a one-off. But it's a platformy style game. I'll build that extra layer there, you see, because I don't want there to be any like null spots, null patches. Oh, I keep burping up my tea here. Not heard of that one. I hadn't heard of it as well until CGD streamed it. Maybe it's about 3 weeks ago, I think. It was one of the community like challenge things where, you know, chip in your points to get him to play for 2 hours a game that he doesn't want to play. But he also did a giveaway for it as well, and Easy Guy won it. But Easy Guy said that he would never play that game because he didn't like the look of it either. So he says, "Oh, do you want the code?" And I says, "I'll give it a bash if you really don't want it. If you don't want to give it away on your own channel." So we can make him play the Barbie fashion show. Yes. We should maybe do something else as well. Cause oh, okay. Oh, I need to find somewhere where there's some stairs. Oh, I can get up here. I never know what we're going to really put on the community thing. What can you all chip in your points for? That might be fun. Because I think the last one we did might have been Australia mode. It was either Australia mode or it was play Minecraft on the Raspberry Pi. As in the Pi Zero Pi edition of Minecraft on a Pi. Too many pies in that sense. And not enough pastry. I was saying, is any of the games that you want? I'm always up for putting some other games on the schedule, especially when I want to like try and get back to random game night being more variety of random games, because we kind of like get locked into a favorite game of the time of whatever whatever we're on. It's like random game night was like Astroneer for months until we got all the precious Xbox achievements. Ah, look, there's a dead spot over there. Come on. Okay, so there's going to be a torch here eventually. There we go, that'll do it. And obviously we've done a lot of Hunter. I've got about... By now I should be well over 400 hours of gameplay in the Hunter. I'll possibly be doing like the odd random ones through the day as well, just whilst I'm doing my Great One Red Deer grind. Quick snack. I've almost got this layer done. So you got to, for a Great One to spawn, I think you need approximately 900 to 1,000 Red Deer kills, and I've only been, obviously I've done loads of them, but I've only kept track of the last 150. See, are we getting there? I have to find where I put that list, because we did write down a whole load of games as well, didn't we? The other week. But definitely on Saturday night, sorry, Friday night even, you'll have to get the wiki page open and see if we can solve the puzzles in The Witcher. Combat is an absolute nightmare in that game, though, I have to say. It's too much like, I mean, the death loop that I'm currently in on it, there's something like about 15-ish, I would probably say, enemies. All just come out of nowhere. I mean, there was that other bit where we were stuck, and it was because as soon as you walked in the door to this room, in like the first chapter, it instantly took half your health off you, because the enemies that were like the boss fight, they were all like right behind the door when you spawned through it. Just need to adjust that, because I realised I had the wrong screen up on my other monitor. I still had the thingamajig there up. 33 minutes left to cast your vote. Then we'll see what sort of chaos we can cause tomorrow. What's that? I used to hate games like that when I read the guide and they're saying you should I pulled the should pull a lever 10 levels ago to avoid. Oh, sort of like you should have. I read though a bit about the bit where we're currently stuck on this death loop. Apparently there was like other ways of doing that whole section, but either way the combat is ridiculous. And I really just don't get the brewing side of it to be able to sort of like get the character to survive. I suppose we were all warned sort of like before going into it that the combat was going to be horrendous. Let's put that there because that's another torch. Oh, Tiramisu's back. Now, have you broke everyone's cup? Oh no, everyone's cup of tea. Okay, now we need to find some stairs where we can get out of here. Ah, here we go. Oh, that's good. Everyone's cup of tea is ready. Remember a James Bond game on the Xbox? You couldn't pass that because you were stuck in a death loop. Oh, I thought we're falling down deeper again there. I said, it just gets so frustrating on some of them. Probably look at that. Well, just over a month ago now, when we last played Buffy, and we got stuck in that death loop as well. How many times did we repeat that same? Because there's not really any checkpoint, so we had to go through all the dialogue at the beginning as well to make sure we got all the bonuses over and over. Hey, not far to go on this layer now. Though JD loves these death loops. The madman. There we go, we'll climb back up here. Bit of that. Was that tiramisu? Think of that. I haven't seen Moisey streaming for ages. That's handy if we put these straight down. Okay, another layer successfully completed. It took an hour and, well, we're saying an hour because we did do some other things for the first 15 minutes. So each layer takes approximately 1 hour to lay. How many more layers is there to place? That's all you had to say. Like a public service announcement or something. I love trying to fly into the birds, seeing how far you can get. Okay, if it's 1 hour per layer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. That's all that's there. So there's about 5 hours left of placing this. But it depends, I suppose, on the complexity. That I would say is probably one of the more denser layers. This next layer is not as dense as that. And then most of that's going to be the double like wall sort of height. There's a few pathways which go higher. Like you can see one just there. And then once it's encased, how am I gonna? It's gonna be a right pain to. No. It should be. No. Once we get this layer done. Yeah, once this layer's here done, we'll then do that layer, the top one, because we'll be able to reach it. So once we get to there, the height of the lights, which will be 2 hours time, not today though, we can do that. And then after all that's done as well, we still need to get the exit sorted for the maze. I would follow this, but the paths might not be there because all the paths go like up and down all over the place. Here we go. But somewhere here-ish is the exit, so we need to make it actually so you can exit. Eventually I want to make like an underground casino inside it, like so you'll go through the maze and you'll get it going to an underground casino. But that's further down the line. Little hidden like speakeasy sort of thing. But for now, what I'll do is I'll probably just make a water chute so that once you solve it, you can just get shot out here. Although saying that, this cave here, no, it doesn't. For a second, I thought this might have been a way down, but yeah, we'll make like a temporary exit. But inside of that chamber, though, there'll be
8
books, and each one, the idea would be is that you would come, you choose a house. Well, ideally, you would do all the houses over the course of time. You come down to the basement and you time yourself from the moment you click and open the shulker. You have to stand in this little bit here. You click and open the shulker, and that'll be where you'll start your timer. And you then in the book for the appropriate house. So that was house number 4. You would then pick up the house number 4 book, and you would write down the time it took you to get through the gold arch. Then we'll make like a little leaderboard sort of thing out of it. So everyone can like set their time from like each of the houses. Whee! Right, let's offload materials. Okay, we're probably just going to have a short stint, probably about 15-20 minutes in the creative world. Right, that's all the bits and bobs there. This one here is empty, so I'll place that with the empties. So we've still got all the shulker boxes and materials because these are approximately accurate. Approximately accurate, yeah. Oh, where are you coming from? Ah, black demon. slap a few more of these down. We still need to all sort of like sit down and think, what other things do we want to build in the city? And ages ago we mentioned we're going to like decide on like different sorts of lights, like street lights. Maybe we should put like a little zone maybe where everyone could like put like things like the street lamps and like decorations for the streets. Just sort of like, you know, where he's gonna like put like some examples, and then, you know, we can all like choose which one we like there. That would be different on all different zones. So whatever designs people come out, there's no reason we can't use all of them. The Guff guy, welcome in there, mate. Oh, you've been keeping out of trouble? Although we may already know the answer. But welcome in there, mate. I'm in a spot of Minecraft this evening. A lot less stressful than last week. Let's zoom me over here. Alright, let's get rid of the other bits and bobs of junk that's in our inventory. Not this one, not that one even. It's all in this one. Right, we'll quickly go and make sure our spawn point is set in the house. Then we're going to jump over to the creative world for a little bit. That's it. But probably maybe it's only about 15 minutes or so. And then we'll wrap up. Up we go. Spawn point set. And then we'll see what will be the winner for tomorrow night's game. Oh. Right, let's sit up. Where are we? Where was the bit where we were working last week? It was somewhere in the sky, somewhere around here, wasn't it? Ah, there it is. Ideally, we want to build a mini little smelter here, and we're trying to carve away the unnecessary blocks. And then we want to integrate it into the factory area at some point, someplace. Question is where. And last week when we were working on a little bit of this, we added this little bit here. It's completely inefficient, but it doesn't matter. It's a bit of fun. Maybe I might swap out that block there for an additional light, just to guarantee nothing would spawn here. 'Cause it's a bit of an odd spot, really, isn't it? Let's just go underneath here. I don't think anything could spawn, but I don't really want to take the risk. So somewhere in this corner here would maybe have to be smelter access for the big smelter. And what I was actually thinking about doing was maybe to have like an input over here, perhaps. But I was actually considering having it just output into the this little patch here, where we have like each one of the smelter variants. Might just have it so it just outputs straight into here, you know. Which means that we could put the input somewhere else, perhaps. Because it would need a fuel input. I mean, right here would probably be ideal. Like, maybe just have like a fuel barrel here. The stuff you want to smelt here. There can be a button in the middle, which could be... Because whenever I make this particular design one, I always include the XP and also the flush button as well. Find the thing. Because sometimes with this design, things get stuck in it. So I prefer this design because it's quiet, but it's glitchy. But you see, there's the two redstone lines coming out here. So there's the flush button, and there's the XP mode button. So we just need to do that and then convert those. All right, let's carefully remove any more unnecessary blocks. Oh, as well, before we do that as well, let's just go over here. there is just a few minutes left on the poll. And Guff Guy, thank you so much there for the bits. I hope you've been behaving yourself there as well. But thank you so much there. As I keep saying, you guys' support is absolutely amazing. You're all completely nuts. But thank you so much there, the Guff Guy, for the bits there. And guys, don't forget to follow that link. It's just a few lines above there for the Guff Guy's channel. He's an awesome bloke. It's always a good laugh. Which way am I going? This way. I've completely lost my train of thought there. Ooh, hang on. Right, just those blocks. This is where things get tricky. What sort of trouble have you been up to today then, mate? How far? Right, I can't. I can take out this block. I can take out these two lower blocks. Right, I know somewhere I've got a schematic of what we're building here, but I don't know which file it is. So we just have to take. We took the region, from where I last built one, and we'll change all of these blocks to like something else. Wool or something probably. Completely lost my train of thought today. Hashtag blame Chrissy. I want to ideally get this to the minimal number of blocks, so there'll be nothing unnecessary, so we can get rid of all the nice fancy surround and all the pretty bits. In fact, do we still have any selections? We do have some selections. Brilliant. That'll save us a bit of fanning on. As long as we do it carefully. That saved us a little bit of time. Get rid of that over there. And get rid of it over there. What was that line for? Oh yeah, that's the reset line, isn't it? Oh, what game have we got there? Oh, was that Riddick? Oh, we haven't done the second Riddick one yet, have we? Because we did Escape from Butcher Bay. I think that was the title of the other one. And then I've still got the other one. The other one. I love the Riddick films though. Are there any books from the Riddick universe? I would definitely read novels from like the Riddick universe. Cut those back to there. I say keep them just the bare minimal blocks. And then we'll do some slight relabeling to make it a little bit more compact. Some of the mechanisms, like what we have here, completely not going to be necessary for our needs. We'll make the modifications. Because we won't need an item elevator. Well, we will need an item elevator, but not on the core systems anyway. That bit is necessary, because that's the bit that causes all... Right, consistently. Number 3 doesn't work. I mean, I built this array so many times, and consistently number 3 doesn't work. There's always one that glitches out. Oh, we've got that 11 minutes left, everybody. Yeah, the poll ending will also time the end of the stream. say we'll do a little bit of work on this. I'll try and do a little bit of work on it through the week. Oops. Because ideally, I want to get all that stuff assembled over there so that we can do like a count of how many blocks we need, and then crack on and get it built. Because the sooner it's built, the sooner we can get cracking on with the concrete to get us all the way between the two districts. We still actually have to finish the lines which connect with a combat zone. 2 seconds, click on that. Did anyone else just hear some redstone click? Oh, I hope I haven't destroyed something that was necessary. Yeah, I should be fine. I love looking at the map though for the Wither combat zone and just seeing the level of destruction. You know what? Where is it? Where is it? Look at the state of it. This whole zone is just trashed. What I did tell you is that I sealed off the portals in that horrible kid's base. So the portal, when you use the portal now, it takes you up to the station. So you can get straight out into here, then fly across to the combat there. Needs more destruction. Yeah, I was a little bit suspect the other day. I mean, I still might be a bit, because I noticed the picture on the profile picture of somebody who joined the Discord the other day. Isn't that the same picture he used to use? I'm very suspicious. After all, they've never spoken. We could probably get away, with doing that. Delete. Is that a safe layer to delete? Oh, it is indeed. Put that over there. What did we delete? Oh, right, we deleted all the way through there as well. 2, 3, 4 lights. There are 4 lights. JD's probably the only one that'll get that one. Delete, 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 because it doesn't matter about the decoration. Okay, I think that's it stripped down to the minimal, Oh, I keep burping up my tea here. There we go, that should reset them. Okay, next I need to do an experiment, because I completely forget every single time how this works. Do I have to hold shift, was it? No, that didn't work. Alt maybe. No, that didn't work. Shift Alt. And there's like a really awkward button combination. I'm guessing it's Shift and Alt. Do that. What is this button? Oh, this confuses me every time. Cause I want to do the replace block thing, but I can never remember. I do it so rarely. I can never remember what it is you have to press first. I got the wrong mode. Definitely replace block. Where's I bound it to a different key? Hang on. The operation is on 4. Left Alt. Oh, it's a middle mouse button. So block wool. Right, that's it. There we go, we've sussed it. So, holding the stick, Alt on the stone that I hold Alt and middle click what I want it to change to, then fall to my doom. And then shift. Shift on the original block. Okay, so slap that there. In all honesty, the whole thing is encapsulated there, isn't it? Oh, if this goes wrong. Block white wool. Replace stone. Execute. Then we go cobblestone. Execute. There we go. That works, doesn't it? Then I just need to replace those blocks, so run it again. Then I will like that. Sorted. Now, something's not quite right here. Oh, it's because I designed this one to be overwhelmed with fuel. That's a bit of a bugger. I'll have a little bit more think about that. Technically, I need to build this mechanism here again over here. And then run that along there, and then have that along there. Evening royalty, welcome in. Oh, you're just in time. There is only a few minutes left to vote on your on the game for tomorrow. But evening, welcome in. Are you I said, what time is it? Must be still at work now, are you? How is this going to work? You know what? I don't think it is going to work, you know? This might be too close. Oh, there must have only been 10 seconds left. Which game would you have voted for, Royalty? Oh, why is that not working? There we go. Was it you're about to tie it? So that's why you're working there, and someone's just come to annoy me. Tell them we're closed. They're going to come back tomorrow. Right, pop that there. Pop that there. 2 minutes time though. We will wrap up for the evening. Just do something that I know is not going to work, but I just want to experiment anyway. And that technically... It's a bit of a bugger. I mean... If I go for full mirror... I don't know if this will work either, you know. Maybe we should have taken the schematic before I broke it. That to there. That to there. Grab some more there. Put that up to there. Just for consistency, I'll run it out to there. We'll stick this little stripe down here, and then we will wrap up for the evening. Right, so if I was to say put... Right, this is fuel, isn't it? So... what would be something to smelt? How many burners do we have here? Hang on, screw myself over there. $15.
Yeah, baby!
Indeed. So just in case, I'm going to... Just in case there's anything inside of them from the construction process there. Let's just replace them. Nothing in there. Okay, so... Oh, that went a bit laggy there. Maybe I should turn this off. This is fuel. So if I put 16 of those in there, in theory, this should flash. Okay. So far, so good. Right, let's just put our 16 wet sponges in. We should see the front flash. Anytime now. Oh, did it? Oh no, they couldn't have. Okay, they didn't release. Okay, flush. Uh-oh. What if this one got broken, maybe? Okay, we've got our 16 back. Okay, let's just try that one more time. Should just put them straight in the top hopper, but you know. Oh, I see what the problem is. Quickly, just replace them. Just difficult again. Kelp. And pick something else that we can smelt for some reason. Do we smelt copper? Is that a thing that we smelt nowadays? Is JD? I certainly hope so. Is JD still there? He's got no choice in the matter. He's joining us, whether he wants to or not. Yep, fire up that PlayStation. It was the PlayStation that you played last time, wasn't it? When we all played. Exactly. I had a good laugh for a couple of hours last time, didn't we? I just need to throw some stuff into the void here, otherwise I'm not going to be able to have the inventory to be able to do what we need to do here. Alright. That's not what I meant to do. His hand's big enough to hold controller. We'll have a good laugh at that tomorrow night. Did you say there was like something new or something? Because I remember you'd said that the other day that you'd had a little bit play on it, and let's see if that works. And you got to see some of those modes I was telling you about, like when I tried the Halo thing. Okay, that looked promising. Now, next we will put 16 ore in. Now in theory this top layer should flash. And then all the smelters should... Why is that smelter over there turned on? See what I mean? Right? There's always consistently one that doesn't work. Oh, maybe it's... Oh, yeah, there might have been a hopper in one of the things there. So that should get 16. In a moment, we should get 16. You think that mode has ended now with the explodey balls? You were talking to me about when I thought we was talking about JT Jr. I'm a bit concerned now that they haven't come through the additional ones. Okay, something has gone tits up. Hashtag blame Chrissy. This is why I put the flush buttons in, you see. Oh, he's only gone and done it. Right, whilst we're waiting for this to smelt. Well, that's concerning. Did it make a squeak? Does the other camera arm squeak? No, that one's silent. Chief one is silent, right? And it is really solid to move. The expensive road one squeaks like hell, and it always wants to move. Alright, we've got our 16 there. Furnace is working inconsistently, which is, you know, all of that in. That won't balance out equally, but, you know. I tell you what, just because put all of them in there and let's see what happens. You have to bend them up. Yeah, I'll be doing the same thing. We're just about to wrap up here in about a minute's time. I just want to, since we've done it, I just want to make sure this this works, and then we'll hop over and we'll go and see who's online that we can go and harass for a bit. I was originally only going to go for like an hour and a half tonight, but we're actually another half an hour, I suppose. Because originally I didn't have the energy to work on this, but now that I've actually come to this the old smelter design. It's nice and quiet, you see, this design as well. It doesn't have the noise of hopper mine carts going back and forth. The only thing you got is there is always one unit which doesn't work. I'm pretty sure it's depending on where in the chunk you build it. It's 58. I see it's not being released. There's always loss. That's why I put the flush buttons in. Ooh, you're munching on the way home. There you go. There's for 64. All right, this works. As it doesn't work perfectly because it's better when you're putting absolute tons of bulk into it. But they've always had that glitch where you have like some of them get stuck. As I said, that's why I added like flush controllers to it, and what I'll do is I'll expand the flush controller to also run onto the second line that we've done where we've mirrored this. I can probably get rid of that. That's probably unnecessary. as I was saying that, maybe we should just leave everything exactly where it was. Just in case. But yeah, we'll sort this out for next time there. Oh, I didn't realise we had that as well. Hang on. Find the blocks. Most of this line's unnecessary. I just wanted to make sure I knew where the different lines were. Like because these will have to be like wired in to where they need to be wired in, and this whole bit here will not be surviving the build, because this was just an item elevator just to get, so that when the stuff gets put in here, it was ground level, it shot up and it would go along. But okay. So tomorrow, you've spoken, and we are playing Fall Guys. On Thursday. Where's the thing? So yeah, that's tomorrow, which is Wednesday. Thursday, we're going to be trying Grime. We have The Witcher on Friday. Some Counter-Strike on Saturday, so everyone needs to make sure that you get that all downloaded onto your machines. We'll have a laugh at that for a couple of hours. And more Satisfactory on Sunday, which I can't wait for. So let's have a look and see who is on that we can go and harass. But my dashboard isn't loading. Here we go. Okay then. I'm just going to go into this one here because I'm lazy. So thank you everyone for joining tonight in the madness, and thank you as well to the Guff guy for the bits, and CGD, not CGD. I'm getting all the letters all mixed up now because I was thinking about that. But to JD. Too much alphabet soup today. Thank you so much, JD, for 17 months of madness. Thank you so much again there for the get my words up there, the resub there. But, we're gonna go and see this madman here and see if I can get my words and my names the right way around. Too many acronyms. But we're gonna have to rename CGD to something else. To stop my confusion. Because I think I've done it consistently quite a few times, I think, over the past month at least. Okay, let's go see this maniac. So thank you for watching, everybody. Have a good night, and we'll see you all next time.
Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.